7:42. This morning you're going to meet a woman who was on the first transport of women to the Nazi death camp at Auschwitz during World War II. Of the 7,000 women transported there in March and April 1942, only 400 were alive at war's end in 1945. Rena Gelissen and her sister Danka were among the survivors. You weren't a big city girl, and yet here we are, and the Nazis came looking for you. What was it like when they came to transport you and take you away?
Well, I wasn't taken away from my hometown. I escaped to Czechoslovakia, and I was in a little town called Humen in Czechoslovakia, living. The reason for escaping is a long story. So I just tell you that I was with a family, with a Jewish family there that had a little girl, 5-year-old little girl, and I was helping in the household a little bit, and mostly a nanny to the little girl. And then the Germans had proclamations came on all the walls in that little town, telling us that illegal people have to come and report to the military compound, and they're going to be taken to a camp, just a work camp for a short while. And if not, it's declared martial law, which means if the people who are harboring somebody illegally would be shot to death on the spot without any questions. And thinking of these people that was so nice to me for almost a year, I decided to go and give myself up. I thought, I'm a farmer's daughter with a little farm at home, so I give myself up and I go to a work camp. It's better than having these people that was so nice and good to me and the little girl shot to death.
And after terrible transport, you go to Auschwitz, and all kinds of things began to happen to you. Your head is shorn, you have to give away your clothes. You got a note, destroy this note the moment you read it in tiny pieces. 12,000 Russian soldiers were here when we came, 5,000 are left. 7,000 have been shot. Your clothes are their uniforms. They put you in uniforms that had blood on them.
Blood and lice and bed bugs and holes.
But you were fortunate. You were not taken to the gas chamber.
That's right.
What went
because of age, because I was young.
Yeah. What went through your mind? How did you deal with the possibility of dying every other second?
I don't know if that's possible to describe. In the beginning, it's fear, constantly thinking about it. And later on, we have so many other things to suffer about, hunger and cold or heat in the summer. Then you're not thinking so often about that. I was thinking mostly to stay alive because I had my younger sister with me, and I promised my mother that I'm going to take care of her. And to keep my promise, it was easier for me maybe than for other people.
And that was Rena's promise, and that's what the book is all about.